Mom. Hello, and we are live. Hello, everyone. Hello, Facebook family. Welcome, welcome. It's Bena here. And today we want to talk about something that has saved my peace of mind so many times, the power of having a plan B. And that's what we are going to talk about today. Just to introduce myself, my name is Bena. I'm a mom, I'm a digital business owner, a mentor, originally from Uganda, now living in the UK. And I'm here today again with our guest here, Esther, and I'll let her introduce herself too. Back to you, Esther.
Hello, everyone. All right. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Thank you for turning in our live today. My name is Esther. I am a mom and I'm also a business owner, originally from Burundi and now living here in the USA.
Thank you. So as you see our topic there, the power of having a plan B. That's what we are going to discuss today. Why is it important to have a plan B? Why is it so powerful to have a plan B? So let's be real. Life always doesn't go how we expect it. Not always, not for everybody. One's sickness can change that. One's job can, just one job loss can also, change all of that. So these unexpected bills, they keep coming, all the time. And and your plan A, may not work out for you, and you need a plan B. And maybe your plan A doesn't always make you feel secure. So that's why we always need a plan B. So for me, as a nurse, as a mom, that thought used to keep me up all night. It used to keep me unstable. It used to keep me fearful. So what if I couldn't work tomorrow? What if, what will happen to my kids? What if, anything, my family back home? There are so many things, especially for us migrants. That's when I realized having a plan B isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. So that's what we are here to talk about. So for those who are listening to us, who are in this live, or who are going to watch a replay, do you have a plan B? Or are you just on your plan A? So if you have a plan B, just comment in our comments that yes, I have a plan B or I need a plan B. So thank you. I'll let Esther explain more about what having a plan B means, the power of having a plan B. Okay, back to you, Esther.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's me, Esther, again. So we are talking about the power of having a plan B. It's not safe to have just one stream of income. There's always a lot of risk because even if you have a husband or a partner that is working, you have two sources of income. It's always good to look for a plan B on the side that both of you or one of you can do on the side, just in case of emergency. If one of you end up losing the job or something happens or they get sick, so you have a backup plan that will help you replace the other income. So I will be talking about this because this actually happened to me. Well, we are both working, me and my husband, and then in 2023 he lost his job that he's been on for 13 years. The company just closed out of nowhere without them expecting it. A company that had been running for over like 30 years suddenly shut down. A lot of people lost their jobs, and me and my family found ourselves in a tough situation where only my income was not enough to provide for our needs, to be able to pay for our bills. And that's when that opened my mind, like, I wish I could have something on the side that we was building in case of emergency that will help us. And that's when I found about this business that I'm doing right now. That is my plan B, helping us on the side of in case of emergency. So I'm asking you, whoever is watching right now or who is gonna be watching, a replay, do you have a plan B? Or have you thought about if any of you, or your partner or you lose your job, do you have a backup plan that's going to be able to cover the needs that you need to fill, like pay your bills and other stuff? Or are you going to be in a situation where you're going to be wondering and don't know what to do? That is all I can say about today. Thank you.
Thank you, Esther. That is very powerful. You see, when you don't have a plan B, anything can happen. You can lose your job. Maybe, you would want, maybe you have kids and you want to attend their school events. You can't because there's nothing in place that can cover those hours that you are going to spend at home. So, plan B means options. If you don't have plan B, you don't have option. It means you don't have to stay stuck in a job that drains you if you have a plan B. It means you can say yes to your kids' school events because your income isn't tied only to your physical presence. Like the jobs we go to every day, you have to get out of the house. If you have a plan B, it means you can breathe a little easier because you have built a cushion to cover you, bringing in that passive income, bringing in that side income for you, for your family to cover if maybe you are sick, maybe one of your family members, maybe your husband or your wife has lost a job, then at least you have something on the side that can tide you over while you are looking for another job. So for me, why I started this online business, I didn't quit nursing right away. Even up to today, I still go back and do my shifts here and there. Nursing was my plan A. But my business became my plan B. And guess what? That plan B is now creating opportunities I never imagined. It's creating freedom, not only financially, but peace of mind. It's creating freedom, more time with my children, being present, being them to support them, the way I want to. So I can ask you, those who are listening, those who are going to watch a replay, have you ever been in ever been in a moment where a plan A failed and you wished you had a backup? You can comment in the comments, if you've ever been somewhere, you've lost your job or you are not well enough, you can't work for maybe weeks or months, and you wished you had a backup. Or what would would financial peace of mind mean to you, look like for you or for your family if you had a backup plan or a plan B? Or if you had a plan B that worked for you, how would your life change today? Ask yourself those questions, especially if you don't have a plan B. Ask yourself those questions. What would it look like if I had a plan B, if I didn't have to work 24/7 to cover the bills, especially if you're a migrant from, living in the diaspora, especially because we as migrants in these countries that we migrate to look for a better future, to look for a better life, you find yourself that every single thing you have to do, you have to spend out of your pocket. You have to pay your mortgage, you have to pay your car loan, you have to every food stuff. You don't have a farm whereby you have to get food stuff from, you have to buy every little thing. So imagine if your plan A fails, have you got a backup? Or if you had a plan B, what will it look like for your family, for yourself? You could travel anywhere you want. You could, pay off that mortgage early, or pay off that car loan early, or maybe your kids not to struggle when they go to uni, when they start uni. So, you have to think about all of that before you no, my plan A is working. I did this degree, I did this master's, I have a good job, it's paying, but as long as it's not your own, somewhere you can move, you can quit anytime, they can be fired anytime. You have to have something to fall back on while you go back to where you want to be. Plan B doesn't mean leave your 9 to 5. You can still do your 9 to 5 while you're doing a side hustle. You can still do your 9 to 5 while you're building your generational income. You can still build a 9 to 5 while you're, setting up your retirement the way you want it. So if you are listening to us today, ask all yourself those questions that you have and see whether, there is a future that you can change or make it even more secure for you and your family. I don't know whether, Esther, you have anything more to say, to add on what I've said before we close?
Well, what I would say is that I would encourage our immigrants, our fellow immigrants, to look out of the box and think, look into starting a plan B or a side hustle that will be able to help on the side with their regular income that they're already getting. Don't rely on one income. Always look for something that will provide for you. And also, if you are thinking about, online business are not always good, this one that we are doing is good. It has been in the business for 51 years and it's still going. So, and today we have a live webinar that happens every Tuesday and Thursdays. If you like to watch the webinar, there is our website here on the screen. You can go and register with your name and email. You'll be able to watch a webinar that we watch and change our mindsets, that we have to look for something that we can do on the side.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
all
you.
I would talk about.
Thank you. So family, hear me on this. Plan B is essential. Having a plan B isn't fear, it's wisdom. Even the Bible says in Proverbs 21, verse 5, the plan of the diligent leads surely to the abundance. Planning is faith in action. So if you have faith, plan in action. So if you are tired of depending only on that one income stream, let's talk. Comment plan B in the comments. My business has given me freedom, time with my kids, and the ability to dream again. And it can be the same for you. So drop in the comments plan B with whoever you resonate with, or just go on our websites as they are there on the screen. Register with your name and email and watch that information video. It has to be a valid email address. Watch that information video, and you'll get a link in your email whereby you can watch that video and then write down any questions you might have for us and then connect with us. Usually our number will be connected to the end of that email. You can also connect with us via WhatsApp, or just check out our bios, all the details that you need to know to connect with us, so that you can sit down one-to-one and talk to you more about how this business works is there. So thank you very much for listening to us, those who are watching live and those who are going to watch the replay, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.